Hey y'all, it's me, and I'm in my laundry room. This is just a lot of my hangout place, cleaning up all these vintage linens. So today, what I was going to tell you is I'm going to try to give you the ins and outs of when you buy a vintage quilt, when you buy vintage linens, old feed sacks, all that kind of stuff. And you go to those estate sales, and it's kind of like enter and dig at your own risk. You know what I'm talking about? Those kind of places we find the good stuff. But what I will tell you is some of them have bugs and some do not. And I'm going to tell you, when I find some next time, I'll take a video and show you what to look for. I get a lot of questions about bugs and stuff in cloth because it does happen. And people are worried mostly about like big bed bugs, because that you bring those into your house and they hitch a ride, and then you can have this big infestation and not even realize it until it's bad. But that is typically, you're not going to find bed bugs hitching a ride on your vintage quilt. What you're going to find are carpet beetles, okay? And they're real distinct difference, and their little shell casings are very, very distinct, okay? I'll do another video showing you and explaining what those look like and how to avoid getting those in your house, even if you do pick up something that you realize has it. Now, you can pick up quilts or whatever that have had those in it before and clean them and sanitize them, and you're good to go. But you need to know that before bringing the item into your house. But so years ago, I'm going to call her Matilda because I like that name. So I had a customer, and she Facebook messaged me in a panic. She said, "Oh my gosh, I got a quilt at this estate sale or thrift store, whatever." She said, "I'm following your guidelines to get it cleaned up, okay? Because I have videos. Y'all can look at and post it on how to soak a quilt, what to do to prevent color run. What do you do? Oh my gosh, if you see bleeding, then what do I do?" All of that kind of stuff. So look through the videos and be sure to subscribe so you can see the new things that come up. But anyway, so she's in a panic, and Matilda is messaging me fast and furious. I got bugs in my quilt." So I said, "Just calm down, Matilda. Send me some pictures." So she did. And I looked, I said, "Matilda, you don't have bugs. You have a very old quilt with a cotton batting, and you have cotton seeds." And she's like, "I think they're bugs. I didn't see them, and then the quilt got wet, and they're black dots all in my quilt." She said, "I think they're bugs." I said, "They are not bugs. That is not bugs." I have just put a quilt. It's a pink and white quilt with some cross-stitch and embroidery work on it. It's old, super thin cotton batting, which are my favorites. And when you get these quilts wet, you will see black spots in them. Now, what's the difference? Some people ask, what's the difference between that and like knowing if it has mold or mildew? Well, mold or mildew is going to show up when it's dry, okay? You're going to see the stains, and it's going to be on the fabric part on the outside. Cotton seeds that are the cotton husks that get left when they made this batting from cotton, there's little pieces of it, and they're dark. But when it's dry, you don't see them until you get it wet. So I'm going to show you what it looks like so you'll know that you don't have bugs, but you do have an old quilt with a cotton batting with some cotton seed remnants in it. So here you go. I don't know if I can flip this. I don't think it'll let me flip it once it's recording. That's a shame. Okay, I'm going to just flip it over so you can see. Okay, so here's my quilt. And when you get it in, do you see these? These were not here before. You see these little specks? There's another one. They're inside, and you can tell it's not on the outside of this, but it's in the inside of this. It's in the batting. See, here's some more. And you're going to see that they're scattered all throughout the quilt, okay? You're not going to just have one little place. They're going to be all in this quilt. So most of the places you're going to see this. So look at this water. It's getting nasty. That's a good thing. So here's another one. And you're just going to see these little, can you see it? There you go. So you're going to see these little husks, okay? That's from the cotton seed. So don't panic. It's all good. This one does not look like it's running. See, here's another one. And there's another one. They're just going to be everywhere, okay? Because see this batting, and you can see how thin it is. It's wonderful. This old thin cotton batting, I mean, you can see when it gets wet, you can see the color right through that batting, okay, that pink on the other side. All right, can y'all see? Alrighty. So those are cottonseeds, but you see what's happening? The other thing with cottonseeds, look at my water. Do you see how it's getting kind of a little bit yellowy? You know, some people go, oh, that is the, what you call it, just grime and stuff soaking out. And it could be that aging and all that mess soaking out from your quilt. So that's what the water will do. The other reason it will turn yellowy is if it has cotton seeds. So if you have a quilt that has a true old cotton batting in it, then even if it's not particularly dirty, don't freak out if your water gets real yellow, because that's what's going to happen, all of that. But it's not going to stain your fabric. It's not going to ruin your quilt. That is just what it does, okay? It'll rinse out. It'll be fine. So that is what to look for. Those are cottonseed little husk remnants, pieces. When they process it, they get left behind in that batting. So that's what that is. Those are not bugs. But I will try to find, I go to a lot of estate sales and I see a lot of fabrics that have these remnants of these carpet beetles in them. And they will, unlike bed bugs, they are not after you, but they're definitely after your linen. And they will get in your carpet, and they will get in your box spring, and they will get in your bed, in the fabric, and they will go to all your quilts, and there will be one big hot mess. So you want to avoid them at all costs. But I will show you and help you identify that when you're out hunting, to look what to look for the next time I see them, and also then what to do if you pick something. For the most part these days, unless it's a rare something that I really want to fool with, I just skip those. I don't want the mess. I don't want the risk of bringing them into my house. I deal with a lot of linens, and I have a lot of great quilts, and I do not want to have to deal with that. But you might want to, and there's a way to do it. But so that's just a little information on that. So that's the difference, is those are cotton seeds. I will do another video soon and show you what carpet beetles are. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.